Hey yo everybody, Haku here, and welcome to my live reaction of Tower of God, chapter 295, season 2, episode 215. And if I look like crap, I just woke up and I legit look really bad. But just real quick before I start reading, I wanted to say thank you for sticking through this weekend while I've been pushing a couple things back to today and tomorrow, because yeah, I've been working like 20 hours a day and taking like 4 hours for sleep every day for the past 2 weeks. And hopefully in the next day or two that'll get better and I'll have a lot less to do. It's just the first 2 weeks of this semester I've had to read an entire textbook and write essays and take exams on each of them. So that was a little bit rough, and today's my last exam on that, so hopefully the next day or two I'll spend getting caught up on the videos I missed this weekend, and then yeah, then we'll be good, back to normal, and I will actually have a reasonable schedule, and it won't be nearly as bad for the rest of the semester since I won't have to do that anymore. Yeah, so sorry about that. I am doing this today, and I'm also doing my Pokemon discussion of the new trailer tonight, and the my Fear the Walking Dead review tonight. And then tomorrow, along with the review of this Tower of God chapter, I'll be putting up my One Piece and Mononoke and anime reviews from this weekend. And then a new 12 Beast chapter came out, because I know a lot of you who watched this also watched the 12 Beast videos. I'll have to push that back and do that on Wednesday, along with the Taboo Tattoo review and the Haku Q&A like normal. So yeah, less than 2 minutes got through that. Let's get into actually reading this crap. Okay, and in the thumbnail for this chapter this week, I saw something really cool looking. I don't have any idea what it was. I didn't want to look at it too deeply to spoil anything for me, but I have no idea what it was, and it makes me even more hype. So we got Baam entering the throne room. Kaiser's shocked face. Jovial grace. I heard that you had gotten on the escalator, but how did you make it all the way here alive? It says elevator, but they meant escalator. We got lucky, says Kun. We might have died if it wasn't for Ship. It looks like he had everything prepared, everything that he could to defeat you. He had good reason to be so cocky. So, Kaiser, how does it feel now that the title you've been guarding for 1,000 years is about to be taken from you? If I were in your situation, at this point I'd probably just accept that it's my fate to be defeated here. Fate, says Kaiser. What a joke. Looks like Alphine told you some useless nonsense. If you developed even the slightest bit of sympathy for me, I suggest you get rid of it. Not once have I ever thought that my actions in this place are worthy of sympathy. I am the peak of evil for everything that exists here. So you'll be in trouble if you don't fight me with your full force. Yo, I love Kaiser so freaking much. Hell Terrain, Name Hunt Station 18. This arc is so good too. Yo, and Baam jumps down in front of Kaiser. Kaiser, may I ask you for a favor before we fight? If I win in the fight with you, you have to promise me something. Yo, Baam. And we go away. We're at Lulu now. Oh, and Lulu actually has some, like, aquamarine, teal looking lighthouses floating around. So I guess Lulu is a light bearer? This is so boring. I would rather have just stayed stuck in the water than be here like this, guarding a place that no one's ever gonna come anyway. I'm sure those intruders have been searching all of the places where we've been keeping the hostages. We knew that information had been leaked too. Oh, we knew that information had been leaked too. It's just a weird looking translation. But we have kept them in a completely different place, suckers. Searching there won't do you any good. You'll just end up being slaughtered like a dog when you encounter any Etta. Warning, warning, says the lighthouse going off. Intruders detected 500 meters up ahead. And we see Novik, Boro, Sachi, and Ryun. They subdued one of our friendly forces in an instant and are approaching. Yo, what? What are they doing here? Only Kaiser and I knew about this place, says Lulu. The lighthouse is reacting to something, says Boro. Looks like it's not much further to the hostages. I see, says Novik. I'm impressed, is Boro thinking. When she suddenly popped out of nowhere by herself, I was wondering what she might do, but I didn't expect her to find the hostages so easily. The guide freaking rocks. Let's hurry. We have to save the hostages in order for Baam to be able to relax and fight Kaiser. Right. So, you all came. You managed to find this place that no one should have been able to find. I should have expected it from you, the enemies of my brother Hess. Who's that guy? Yo, this guy looks actually pretty cool. This dude's Hess's brother. I think this is the dude that was in the thumbnail. Hess. Was that the boss guy that Ron's team beat? Says Boro. That's right. I'm Hess's older brother, JM. We were climbing the tower together when we got trapped in this place and became the Named. I thought that everything had finally settled when Hess rose from the very lowest ranks to become one of the 10 bosses. Okay? But then, you bastards showed up all of a sudden and ruined everything. Yo, and it looks like some sort of metal is forming around his legs. I'm going to avenge my brother. Yo, what the heck, this dude? Well, your brother could turn into dirt. Are you some kind of chocolate cream? No, I am JM, the steel human. Says, or was Novik talking to him there? My steel body is tougher than anything. No one can damage me. And once it turns into steel, my body itself becomes a powerful weapon. Yo, when he starts slicing the bits of steel around him, like in liquid form, he goes at Novik. Novik's blocking with his arms. Damn it, he's using his tail to spin his body around like a top. Tail. Novik! Yells, Boro. Sorry, was just looking. Yo, so he has this, like, metal tail that's like a wire going around. And he's walking forward. Alright, next. Yo, this dude's design is so weird, but still cool. There's someone still behind you, says Boro, pointing at him. You, but behind you. And then Sachi is just goofing off in the background. What? Says JM. Red Spirit Punch. And Novik just punches him straight in the face. Red Spirit Punch, Red Spirit Punch, Red Spirit Punch. And he just keeps punching him. Then Sachi's just watching emotionlessly, thinking he's pretty strong too, but has some serious anger management issues. And then Ryun walks past. Quit venting your anger and let's go. We're almost there now. So, was he really chocolate cream? I don't know. They just walk out of the room. Yo, freaking Novik putting him work, just beat the shit out of him. And then they walk into the room with Lulu. You, how did you find this place? Says Lulu. So, there must have been a traitor. Did one of the 10 bosses spill the beans about this place? Who was it? Was it Yukon? That's the only jerk it could have been. He always looked at Alphine strangely. I love this. No, there weren't any traitors. We didn't need to find an informant either, since we had someone who could tell us far more precisely where to go, says Sachi. What? I don't care if you don't want to tell me. Just die right here. And it looks like Lulu sends some like Shinsu bubbles after them. You'll suffocate to death if you get trapped in my Shinsu bubble. Yo, and then the thorns bust through all of the bubbles. Then, isn't that totally useless if we don't get caught in it, says Sachi. My Shinsu bubble in just one hit. Thanks, Lulu. You really are strong, Sachi Faker. You may think that this is the end, but don't deceive yourself, you fools. Do you think that Kaiser would have sent me, one of the 10 bosses here, for no reason? As long as I'm here, you'll never be able to rescue your friends. What? I am Lulu from the underwater Da'an clan. I have the ability to change Shinsu in certain areas from water into oxygen and oxygen into water. I can even use this ability to create a bubble for myself and survive underwater. But what would happen if I turned all the Shinsu in this container into water? Yo, and we actually see Rakdam on you on the container. What? Your friends would probably all drown, wouldn't they? Hey, stop it, yells Boro. Unless you want your companions to die, I suggest you don't come any closer. It won't matter, even if you try to kill me and destroy this container. You'll never be able to break this container with your strength since it was made by the workshop. And the only way to open it is to get the key from Vani, one of the 10 bosses. But you'll never find Vani or his key, because Vani is hidden in a room that only his own key can open. Blah, 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 blah. By any chance, is this the key that you're referring to? Says someone, and Lulu's eyes look shocked. How'd you get that key? And Ryun just has it. We stole it from your friend, who was practically covered in keys. Yo, Ryun looking smexy. Hello, Ryun. They stole it, says Lulu. Does that mean they found Vani? That's impossible. Vani didn't betray us, did he? No, you can't even talk to Vani in the first place unless he opens his door. Damn it, what's going on? Who the heck is that girl? A room that no one can find. It sounds like a pretty interesting idea, says Ryun. But there are no rooms that can't be found on this tower. There could be rooms which might be very hard to find, but it's very easy for me to find any rooms on this tower. And also, your friend's room has a fatal weakness that it can't be locked from the inside. Yo, we see Vani and all his men on the ground. Crap, that girl's a monster. The god never gives the absolute ability to anyone after all. So, man, all the Vani hype is gone. Dude got one shot off screen. Oh my gosh. So what are you gonna do now, Lulu? Even if we don't find the right path this time, it's very clear what choice you're going to make. Yo, and then we cut back to Kaiser. Alright, I promise. Although, I don't know what meaning that promise could have to you. Thank you, says Baam. There's no need to thank me. I have no intention of losing anyway. Hold on, I'm going to go back up. Did they say what the promise was? I don't remember them saying what the promise was. Hold on. Let me just go back up really quick and see if they did, because I think... Yeah, you have to promise me something, and then we cut away to Lulu. Okay, I have no intention of losing anyway, says Kaiser. Beep beep, and Kuhn's lighthouse is beeping. I saved the alligator. Tell him to make sure he keeps his promise. From the annoying redhead. I knew it, says Kuhn. Okay, so yeah, this arc is wrapping up quickly. Viol, looks like Ryun found the alligator, says Kuhn. Really? Bub says, turning around all excited. Yeah, she just got him out. And she said to make sure you keep your promise. What? Thinks Kaiser. They saved the hostages. How? Alright, says Bob. They were in a place they could never have found. Phew, what a relief, says Bob. What on earth did they do? Well, says Bob, there's no reason to hold back now. And he activates the thorn. As you requested, I'll use my full force. Yo, Bomb and Thorn mode. And then that's probably where we're going to end. Because I have a lot riding on this fight. And then Kaiser looks back. Same goes for me. Yo, this looks so good. Man. I don't know. I really liked this one, but I'm sad that we ended there. I'm sad that we ended just the same way as last week, hyping us up for the Baam versus Kaiser fight, but then getting none of it. Of course, I wanted to see the stuff with Ryun's team, but that was really quick. That was very, very fast. So, yeah. Either way, really, really good chapter. Review will be up tomorrow, like I said at the beginning of this video. So, like if you did like this video, comment down there, tell me what you thought of this video, and, yeah, and what you thought of the chapter itself, of course. Subscribe for more Tower of God, everything I talked about earlier, and much, much more. And, follow on Twitter as well, and I'll try to keep you updated there if I have to push anything back or reschedule anything. And, that's it. So, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.